Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Gravenberg kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The referee's awarded a free kick. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many...
Gakpo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tchouaméni with the clearance. It's a good run down the right. Gravenberg. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well measured. He has found the way through. So much time and space here. Jones. And here's Vinicius Junior. Ambitious ball here. And the ball is out of play. Now it's Gakpo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice interception, well timed. So it is still 0-0. Camavinga. Gakpo engages and forces him off the ball. Alaba. Spread out to the left. Can he get it through? Always onto this. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior, and here's Bellingham. Oh, that's superb. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Jones. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Out towards the flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Caught offside that time. Oh, that's a key interception. Alaba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's given the time to pick a pass. Alaba. Nicely weighted ball. Now, can they get him away? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Szoboszlai. Bout of passing here, really easy. There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Chouameni gets over and intercepts. He's on it, can he get away? Valverde, played out wide. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valverde, and that's gone loose. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Valverde. Chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Ekitike clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Camavinga, Gomez, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Szoboszlai. He's gone for goal! And that's straight down the keeper's throat. Well, even... And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the pass is intercepted. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick, and he's going to have his name taken.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Gakpo, and the flag has stayed down. Howson gets rid without sophistication, and it's Jones. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's good vision. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Mbappe. Alisson claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, there's a probing ball. Szoboszlai. Now it's Isak. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's through here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, that has not gone well. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Madrid have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Howson. Isak picks it up out wide. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Isak. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Bellingham. Succumbs to the pressure. Pressure coming in from all directions. Gomez with the foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Brilliant save from Alisson! Fired deep towards the back post. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. He's got away. And it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Foot in. Now it's Isak. Valverde. Now it's Isak. Well timed, excellent interception. Konate makes the interception. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Gakpo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cleared without hesitation.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bellingham. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
22,
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 5 serán sustituidos por el
It's
dorsal
Arda Güler.
3, el dorsal 23, el dorsal 19.
Delicate ball, and it
el
needs to
dorsal
be.
15.
Konate deals with that comfortably. Alisson with the clearance. He won't be happy with that one. Madrid really will have to throw everything at this now. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ekitike. Gakpo. And he was quick to react. And the counter is on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Looking to play him in. Valverde tries a measured ball. Played into the box. Alisson claims it safe hands.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
10,
are making a change
el
now.
dorsal 7,
So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump.
And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for options for movement. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And now they can clear their lines. Szoboszlai producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Konate concedes a free kick for that. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Brilliant save from Alisson! And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Bellingham. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, there's the clearance. Gravenberch. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Alaba. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Shot could be on. Bellingham!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And here's Bellingham. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. He has a look up. Here comes the cross. There's the header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Rodrigo!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And back to the keeper. Courtois sends that a long way. That is good alertness. Isak. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Isak. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alaba tries to clear. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. He was under real pressure there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ah, he's given it away. Oh, the ball's gone astray. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Gakpo. He has found the way, and a chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. And they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Gakpo. That's been cut out, well played. Konate gets over and intercepts. And it's Jones. Lovely pass, but can he get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? Bellingham purring. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he's certainly onside here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Bellingham. Back when it goes. Chance for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Camavinga is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that was very necessary. That's a throw. Now it's Gakpo. And he shoots! And we hit half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Jones goes on a charge down the left. Howson. Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. Rudiger. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Bellingham. Szoboszlai. Now it's Isak. Now it's Gakpo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Alaba. It's Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alaba threads one in. Now this could be a chance, and he's gone back. Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Foot in. There's a sharp little ball here. Alaba. Well, that looks a decent ball. Isak. That's going to go a long way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Just about up to the hour now. And it's made its way to him. Konate. Alisson getting this one clear. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Out towards the flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still. So, third corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Howson makes the interception. Szoboszlai. Driving on and making good progress. Rodrigo! And he's taking no chances there. Alexander-Arnold. Strong running down that left flank. He's through here. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. He's found a way through. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. Camavinga. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the shot! Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Szoboszlai. Gakpo. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodrigo. Now can he... Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Can he finish? It's a goal!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So now the difference is 3.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Goes looking wide. Deftly away. Come on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Madrid really did suffer for their lack of numbers here. Well, they were up against it, but these players can take heart from what was a worthy response. There was no sign at any stage of the towel being thrown in. So positives can be taken, Peter, even in defeat.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And the shot! In he goes again. Corner then.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tries a shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Camavinga gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. Goes for a shot! Goal! The breakthrough strike! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe is onto this. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Konate. Here's Jones. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tchouameni. This looks promising. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Tries to play it through. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. And he's in on goal. Oh, super. Rodrigo! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rodrigo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just...
Could be danger here! And it's made its way to him. That ball looks a good one. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Can he get it through? Gakpo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's on his way! Vinicius to chance for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's takes a shot! He has done it! And the comeback is complete! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on?
Oh, terrible pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's run loose here. Ekitike. That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. Look at the space here. Can he finish? And it's in. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Madrid are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Gravenberg. Now it's Isak.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
What a throw in. Gomez. Gravenberg.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And he's gone back. And the finish!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And here's Gakpo. And he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it in. Header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Now it's Tchouaméni. Played out wide. And here's Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. Shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Camavinga. Ekitike. Now it's Gakpo. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Jones. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ekitike ploughing through the middle. Gakpo! And he hits the net. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just? Decent chance! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it again. Camavinga did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Rodrigo.
Rodrigo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a pretty loose pass. No, that's been intercepted. Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Alaba, Camavinga. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Gakpo. The ball has bounced loose now. And he can clear it away. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Gravenberch. And here's Gakpo. That's going to go a long way. It'll be a throw-in. Liverpool looking to pass their way through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. Courtois claims comfortably.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Now it's Camavinga. Alaba. A heavy challenge.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well read, nice interception. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
It's a good-looking delivery.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
El dorsal 4 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 3, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 23.
And that has been cleared.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Vinicius Junior's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. And he's searched chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that is that. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter.
It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Jones. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Šeško, Matheus Cunha. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Can he get it through? And he lines up a cross. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combat.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Quarter of an hour played. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through, and he was quick to react. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Casemiro promptly onto that, and that is that. There will be a throw-in. Now Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now this could be a chance.
Might want to be careful there. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for the run, and he plays one through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Kerkez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Lisandro Martinez clears. Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Almost half an hour in now. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, that pass isn't the best. Driving forward. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gravenberg. Now it's Isak. Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away? Diogo Dalot. Nicely weighted ball. Close chance for a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Bruno Fernandes. Gravenberg gets across to intercept that. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Šeško. Gomez. Liverpool finding their passes. Šeško. Manchester United have it back and can go again. And the through ball. Oh, look at big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but...
And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And he gets rid in a hurry. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Konate. And it's Gravenberg. Good ball, good take. Looking to play him in. Isak! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Gakpo. Yoro kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's been one straight. Takes a shot! And somehow he kept it out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Ekitike! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Three-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. And that's another good win of the ball. Jones. Gakpo. Decent chance! And it's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gomez. Now it's Isak. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Terrific header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. And it's pulled back. Matheus Cunha!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Casemiro does well to get it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh no, what has happened here? Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So now the difference is 3. And smartly reclaimed. Yoro. And he's worked it through. He's just the goalkeeper to... Can he finish? And he hits the net. It is no contest. It is a landslide. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's going to go a long way. And it's Szoboszlai. That has not gone well. Now it's Gakpo. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Szoboszlai is standing over this one. So the perfect chance to get one back. Szoboszlai! It's hit the upright. Oh, impressive strike. Gakpo. Ekitike. Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! He's got a goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Liverpool grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot.
Added minute has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Bruno Fernandes. Quality ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Heaven cuts out the pass. And he's forced to go back. Oh, good-looking ball. Matheus Cunha turns and goes back. Diogo Dalot. And the finish! And we're done. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity.